أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and welcome to today's class. I hope you're all doing well inshallah. Before we start, can I please remind everybody to make sure that their mics are off. So to double check, can everybody just check if the mic signs on their devices has a red line going across it to indicate that your mics are off. Jazakumullah. So we will start with a prayer from the Holy Quran. Can I please ask discipline in charge to choose a student?
Assalamu alaikum. Our first student is A1228.
Jazakumullah. A1228. Walaikum Assalam. Is that A1228?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to ask you to read this prayer with me, please. Can you repeat after me? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
اللهم
اللهم
إني
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 أسألك
أسألك
علما نافعا.
نافعا.
Okay, once more. اللهم
اللهم
إني أسألك
إني أسألك
علما نافعا.
نافعا.
Excellent, well done. And can you read the translation for us, please, now?
O Allah, I ask you for beneficial meaning.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. That was really
Ibn
helpful.
Majah, page verse 925.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah. So now we will move on to our lesson today. In today's class, we will be sectioning our class into two parts. So the first half of the class, we will be revising some lessons and rules that you've already learned before. And for the second part, we will inshallah try to recite some portions of the Holy Quran with you. Okay, so I'll choose some students and you will come to the mic and recite some portions from the Holy Quran. Okay, so for the first half of the class, like I said, we will be revising some lessons that you've already learned before. And the two lessons that we will be in particularly revising today and looking into will be the lessons you covered on mushaddad and the lesson you learned on ghunna or nasalization. Okay, so to help you with the lesson on mushaddad, there is a presentation that we've made which I'd like you to have a look at, which covers a step-by-step guide on what tashdid is and how to recognize a mushaddad letter and then how to pronounce it. Okay, so I want everybody to look carefully. You've already seen this presentation before as well, but it's a good reminder and we'll be going over it today as well so that you can refresh your mind on it. So this is a word that you see in front of you. The first letter is alif and it has the stroke of fatha. The next letter is kha and there is a shadda on it. Any letter with a shadda on it is called a mushaddad letter. So this kha has a shadda on it, so it is called a mushaddad kha. Now, the shadda on the kha indicates that you have to join the previous letter onto the kha. So they will be joining. So for now, just ignore the fatha on top of the shadda. Just concentrate on the alif and the kha and the shadda on top. So if I were to join these two together, I would do so and I would say akh. And I would put force on the kha because of the shadda. Akh. Now, let's see what happens when we look at the fatha on top of the kha as well. So there is a fatha on the kha. Now pull this into the sound that we made from the previous step, and remember to press down on the kha. So I would join the alif to the kha and then pronounce the sound of the fatha. Akha, akha. Okay. So bear in mind that you have to remember to press down on the mushaddad letter. In this case, the mushaddad letter is the kha. And lastly, you have a ra with a fatha. So any letter with a fatha on it should be pronounced for 1 second. So ra. All together now, let's put everything together. Make sure that you sound out all the letters. Don't rush through it. And also remember to press down on the mushaddad letter, which is the kha. All together now. Akhara. Akhara. Okay, so I hope you all remember that, and you will remember it. Keep this in mind when we're reciting through our lesson today as well. Okay, so let's go back to some of the revision slides, and we're continuing on from yesterday. And like I said, in today's class, we'll be revising what is shadda, what is a mushaddad letter, and also we will be looking at gunna. So what letters are the ones that we have to produce a nasal sound, a gunna sound. Okay, so I hope you all know the answers to these, but I will call a student on the mic to ask them if they know the answer to these questions. Okay, so discipline charge, can you please have a student?
Yes. N1295.
Jazakumullah. N1295, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, so I'm going to be asking you a few questions, and I'm going to see if you know the answers. Okay?
Okay.
So, do you know what is shadda?
Is a shadda? Is it
Yeah.
the W sign?
Yes, it's a sign or a symbol, and it looks like a small W. Okay? So, can you point out the shadda where in this word over here?
Shall I read it?
No, just point out which letter has the shadda on it.
The V.
The vowel, yeah, the letter vowel has a shadda on it. Excellent. Now, do you know which letter is mushaddad? What do I mean by a mushaddad letter?
A mushaddad is
Tell me, what is a mushaddad letter?
a mushaddad letter is a. I'm not sure.
Okay, so mushaddad letter is simply a letter with a shadda on it. Okay, so like you pointed out, the vowel has a shadda on it over here. So this vowel will be a mushaddad letter. So I would say that this is a mushaddad vowel. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah. So you
Okay.
call the whole letter a mushaddad letter, and you call the W sign a shadda.
Exactly. So the letter which has the shadda is a mushaddad letter. Okay. And do you know which letter needs to be stressed? So the mushaddad letter is the one that needs to be stressed. Okay. What I mean by stressed is that we have to put a bit of force on it. Okay. We have to put a little bit of emphasis on it. So if I were to read this, I would, when I join the kaf to the waw, I would do so with a bit of stress on the waw. So I would say kuwi, like that.
So is it like a nasal letter?
It's not a nasal letter, no. It's just you have to put a bit of force when you say the letters, the sound of the letter. Okay? Kuwi, like that.
Okay.
So it just, a mushaddad letter needs to be stressed on, or you need to pronounce it with a bit of force. That's all that means. Okay? But excellent. You did really well. You answered the majority of the questions really, really well. Okay? So what I'm going to ask you to do is read some of the words with me. Okay? So I want you to have a go by yourself, and if you need help, I'll help you. Okay?
Okay.
So let's start over here.
Kuviratu.
Okay. Now, the ta, can you tell me what the ta has on top of it?
The ta has it's a
Okay, I'll give you two options. Is it a dhamma or is it a sukoon?
is it a
Yeah, go on.
school?
Dhamma, sukoon. Yes, excellent. Okay. And this sukoon means you just have to simply join the previous letter onto the letter with the sukoon on it. Okay. So when you pronounce it as if this was a dhamma. So you said ratu. Okay. That's wrong. Okay. You don't pronounce it like that. You simply just join the ra to the ta because of the sukoon. It is not a dhamma. So you would say rat.
Okay.
Kuwirat.
Kuvirat.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. Don't get confused with this sign. This is a sukoon, not a dhamma. Okay. Dhamma looks like this. If you look over here, the ra has a dhamma on it. So I would pronounce this as ru. But this one, just a sukoon. So I join the previous letter onto this rat like that. Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
It's a Padamma.
Okay. Do you join the dal to the meme as well?
Padamma.
Okay, what you do, take it one bit at a time. Join the qaf to the dal. Okay, dal has a shadda, so that's why you join the qaf to the dal, and you do so with force, and then pronounce the fatha on top. So just try this bit first.
Shall I do it all together?
No, just do this first bit.
Fadda.
This is a qaf, yes? So qadda. Yeah, qadda.
Fadda.
Yes, qadda. And then ma.
Padamma.
Excellent, well done. Qaddama.
Padamma.
Excellent. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So simply what you do is you join the qaf to the dal because of the shadda, and then you produce the fatha sound. So qadda
Fadda.
ma.
Padamma.
Perfect. Excellent. Well done. That was really, really good, mashallah. You read really well. Just need a bit more practice, okay? That's all. Other than that, you did really well. Okay? Jazakumullah for your help.
Jazakallah.
Can we have another student, please?
Yes, A1223.
Jazakumullah. A1223. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay. So do you understand the what is shadda and what is a mushaddad letter?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So off you go with this letter. If you can do it by yourself, great. If not, I'll help you.
Izaban.
Well done. You did really well. Just make sure when you join the kaf to the dal, you do so with force. Okay? Kidha.
Izaban.
Excellent. Ban. Well done. Bear in mind that the ba has a fathaten. Yeah? This is a fathaten, so it is a tanween. And when you say that, you have to produce a 2-second nasal sound when you say it, okay? Kizaban.
Kizaban.
Well done. So what you did there, you joined the kaf to the dal with force because of the shadda. You put emphasis on it. And then you produce the sound of the vertical fatha. Next one.
Udilat.
Okay, try once again, but join the ayn to the ta straight away. Don't hold the sound of ayn in your mouth for too long. Utti.
Udilat.
Well done. Uttilat.
Udilat.
Well done. Excellent. Next one.
Tayassakar.
Okay, try it. Just say this first letter for me.
Sa.
Sa. Excellent. Now join the ya to the dal. Okay, join these two together now.
Yasa.
Yazza. Yeah, yazza.
Yasa.
Okay, now that same bit, but join the kaf now as well. Okay, because both the dal and the kaf have a shadda. That's why you need to join the ya to the dal and the dal to the kaf.
Yasaka.
Perfect, excellent. And then
Ru.
ru, excellent. So do you want to try all of that now together?
Sayasakaru.
Perfect, excellent, well done, really, really good, mashallah. Okay, excellent. Let's just do one more with you.
Zuwijat.
Excellent. Zuwijat.
Zuwijat.
Excellent. What you're doing right now is good, but just concentrate on the fact that a mushaddad letter needs to be stressed. So you need to put force on it when you join it. Zowi, like that, okay? Not zowi or zowi. That's all wrong, okay? What it is zowi, straight away like that. Zuwijat.
Zuwijat.
Perfect, excellent. Really, really good, mashallah. Just keep practicing that one. But you're doing well, okay? Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student, please?
Yes, N1306.
Jazakumullah.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is that N1306?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So let's try this one with you.
Okay. Akhara.
Perfect, excellent. Straight away join the alif to the kha because of the shadda. Akhara.
Akhara.
Well done. Let's do this one now. Follow my hand.
Zullilat.
Perfect, excellent. Really good, mashallah. Another one.
Uqitat.
Excellent, well done. So you're doing that really well. Can you tell me which is the mushaddad letter in this?
The qaf.
Yes, the qaf is the mushaddad letter because it has the shadda on top. Okay, excellent, well done. Let's do one more with you. Let's do this one.
Okay. Fakara.
Excellent, well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Excellent, that was really good. I can see that you've been practicing. Great to hear, okay? Jazakumullah for your help. So I hope everybody has really understood this lesson that we done on mushaddad letters and what is shadda and how to pronounce it. I can see that some students are still struggling with some bits, especially when it comes to maybe joining more than two letters together, which can be difficult. But you can always improve by practicing. Okay, so there's a lot of content online, both the syllabus that you have been provided with and also recordings of lessons that you can always go and listen to. And if you do that, inshallah, you will get better and better and you will really understand the lessons properly. Okay, so we will now move on to another lesson that we will revise today. Okay, so this one is saying, do you know which two mushaddad letters produce a 2-second nasal sound? And do you know what is the name of this sound? Okay, so can I please have a student on the line?
Yes, A1201.
A1201, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, so can you tell me, do you know which two mushaddad letters are the ones that produce a 2-second nasal sound? Or in other words, which two letters, when they have a shadda on them, produce a 2-second nasal sound? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Okay, no worries. So the two mushaddad letters that produce a 2-second nasal sound are noon and meme. So what that means is, for example, if I were to look at an example over here, okay, so if you look at this word at the end, if you're just focusing on this bit of the word, you can see that noon has a shadda on it. So it is a mushaddad letter. So when I say it, I hold the sound of noon in my nose for 2 seconds when I say it. Okay? So I would say, instead of saying anna, I'm going to say anna. Okay? So that's one of the letters, mushaddad letters, that produces a nasal sound. The other one is a meme mushaddad. Okay? So if you look at this word over here, you see that meme has a mushaddad, has a shadda, sorry. Okay? So when I join the ya to the meme, I do so with force and then hold the sound of meme in my nose for 2 seconds and then produce the sound of the kasra. So listen carefully. Yummy, yummy. So I'm holding the sound of excellent. So I'm holding the sound of meme in my nose for that produce a 2-second sound. Meme and noon. Okay. So keeping that in mind, let's try this word over here. Okay. So we'll do a bit at a time, and I want you to follow my hand over here.
لا أظنه.
Excellent, well done. So la zunnuhu.
لا أظنه.
Excellent. So what we're focusing over here is on the noon mushaddad. Okay, so it produces a 2-second nasal sound, and the name of this sound is called ghunna. Okay, so la azunnuhu.
لا أظنه.
Excellent, well done. Now let's try a meme mushaddad. Okay, so this is an example of where meme has a shadda. So you produce a 2-second nasal sound. Okay, so try this now.
قائمة.
Excellent, well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Okay, imma. Follow up me. Imma.
قائمة.
Excellent. Now over here, the ta has a tanween on it. Okay, this is a fathaten. And in your lesson on tanween, you learned that a 2-second nasal sound is also produced when you have tanween on a letter. So instead of saying tan, I'm going to say tan. I'm going to elongate that that nasal sound for 2 seconds when I say this. Okay, so there's 2 things that you're looking out for in this word. Okay, first of all, the 2-second nasal sound on the meme, and then the 2-second nasal sound on the tanween. So, a'immatan.
أئمة.
Excellent, much better. Well done, really good. Okay, now can you try this one? Okay, now the 2 things I want you to bear in mind is the noon mushaddad. Okay, so 2-second nasal sound on the noon mushaddad, and also because noon has a tanween as well, when you produce the nun sound at the end, you have to elongate that noon sound for 2 seconds as well because of the tanween. Okay, so there's a lot to look out for in this word over here. So can you try that now?
منان.
Okay, let's try that. Follow after me. Mannan.
منن.
Okay, so when I join the meme to the noon, I hold that noon sound in my nose for 2 seconds. Man.
من.
Okay, and then when I produce the sound of the tanween, I do so for 2 seconds as well. Mannan.
منن.
Excellent. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, just keep practicing. I know it's a bit more of a advanced learning and maybe a bit more difficult, but inshallah with practice you'll get better and better. Okay. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
Yes. N1289.
Assalamu alaikum. N1289.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay. So can you tell me the names of the two mushaddad letters that produce a 2-second nasal sound, please?
Noon and Meme.
Excellent. Well done. So, and what is the name of that sound that you make? Gunna.
Gunna.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. So the sound of that 2-second nasal sound is called a gunna sound. Okay. So let's try this one with you. Okay. So can you do this one?
Fatannaka.
Okay. Just bear in mind that the ta has a fatha. So try that one more time.
Fatannaka.
Well done. Really nicely read. But you didn't do the gunna sound on the noon. Okay. So try that again, but do the gunna sound on the noon.
Fatannaka.
Well done. Fatannaka.
Fatannaka.
Well done. Excellent. Okay, really, really good, mashallah. Let's try the next one. And bear in mind the noon mushaddad here. So you have to produce a gunna sound 2 seconds, okay?
Okay. Yasuddannaka.
Well done. Really good. However, when you produce the nasal sound on the noon, you accidentally also stretched your sound out for the fatha for too long. Okay? Bear in mind that yes, the gunna sound on the noon for 2 seconds. However, the fatha is still there, and fatha should only be produced a sound of 1 second. So, yasuddannaka.
Yasuddannaka.
Well done. Okay, so I'm still producing the 2-second nasal sound. However, I'm not saying na. I'm going to say na at the end. Okay, after you produce the 2-second nasal sound. Okay, excellent. Well done. And this one?
Al-yamni.
Excellent. That meme gunna sound, stretch for a bit longer. Al-yammi.
Al-yammi.
Excellent. Well done. And let's do one more. This one.
Annahu.
Okay. Try again. Okay. Just what you're getting confused with is, yes, the nasal sound is 2 seconds. However, the fatha only produces a sound of 1 second. Okay. Join the alif to the noon. Hold that noon sound, and then just a simple fatha. Anna.
Anna.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. So look at the shadda first to produce that 2-second nasal sound. However, then when you look at what that letter has on top of it, which is a fatha, you know that I should only say na at the end of it, not na. That's wrong. Okay. Anna.
Anna.
And this is?
Hu.
Excellent. So all together now?
Annahu.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good, mashallah. You got there in the end, which is excellent. Okay. But make sure you keep revising so that you get better and better. Okay. Jazakumullah. Can we have one more student?
Yes. A1193.
Jazakumullah. A1193.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, so are you understanding the lesson okay? Do you know what the gunna sound is and where you apply it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if you can do this one.
Mim one.
Perfect, excellent. So the meme has a shadda, so it's a meme mushaddad, and meme is one of the gunna letters. So that's why when you join the meme to the meme, you hold the sound of meme in your nose for 2 seconds. Mim, and then the fatha, mimma. and then you join the noon. Mimman, like that. Okay, excellent. Let's do this one now.
Jahannama.
Excellent, well done, really nice. Okay, and one more.
Tarayinna.
Excellent, well done. You're producing a really nice sound when you join the ya to the noon, and then you have a gunna sound for 2 seconds, and then just a simple fatha on top. Excellent, really, really good. Mashallah, Jazakumullah A1193. Okay, so mashallah, everybody's done really well, and I can see that everybody's been practicing as well, which is great to hear. But like I said, this sometimes to some students it might be a bit more difficult, so you need to practice even more and revise the lessons so that you're able to stay on top of the work that you've been given. Okay. So now what we will do is we will move on to reading from and reciting from the Holy Quran. Now, please make sure that you have all done your wudu. So I'm sure everybody before coming into the class done their wudu. And because you're reading the Holy Quran now, you have to be really, really well behaved and really quiet when you're listening to other students read. So make sure that you are sitting in a nice quiet place so you're able to hear everybody read as well. Okay. So we've highlighted some portions from the Holy Quran which basically have all the rules that you have learned so far. So there's nothing new here. You already know how to read majority of this. So I will be asking students to come up and read and follow my hand over here, okay? So can you please have a student on the line?
Yes, N1275.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that N1275?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So now, like I said, you're reading from the Holy Quran, and because you are a Nasirat, make sure you have your headscarf on your head as well. And before reading, read A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem, Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. Okay, so every student that comes and reads, make sure you read that before starting. Okay, so recite A'udhu Billah, and then you can start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, excellent. So just follow my hand over here, and
ما
yeah.
سا لو هو هم.
Excellent. Try say that all together now.
مثلهم.
Excellent. Just make sure, say it like this. Mathaluhum.
مثلهم.
Mathaluhum.
مثلهم.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. Because both the meme and the tha have only simple fatha, so that's why we're only going to be saying it for 1 second each. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Mathaluhum. Now over here. Ka, yeah.
مثالي كما سلا.
Okay, so this bit, kamasa.
كمسا.
Now over here, look ahead. Okay, look at if anything needs to be joined. So this lam needs to be joined to this lam because of the shadda. On top of the lam, you see there's a little W sign, and this is the shadda. So join this to this.
Lila.
Lilla.
Lila.
Yeah? So when you have a shadda, straight away join the lam to the lam. Lilla.
Lila.
And then over here, what you do, this dal has a kasra underneath it. This ya and this alif are silent. Okay, so that means they do not produce a sound. So you look at the next letter. Okay, they don't produce a sound because they have nothing on them. Okay, no signs or symbols on them. And the scene has a sukoon on it. Okay, this is a sukoon. Previously, you might have been looking at a sukoon that looks like, let me find this. Okay, So you see the ta has a sukoon on it like this. It can also be written like this, okay, like an upside down U shape. Yeah, this is also a sukoon, which means that you have to join the previous letter onto the scene, and the previous letter is dal. Okay, so what that means is you join the dal to the scene. So join that now.
This.
Excellent. This. Well done. Now over here, read this.
Tab.
Ow.
Tabbi.
Tau.
Tau.
Yes, tau, because this is a vowel lean. Do you remember the lesson on lean? Yeah, this is a vowel with a sukoon, and the letter before it has a fatha. That means you say ta and then you round your shape onto the vowel. Tau.
Tau.
Well done. And then over here.
Ka. Da.
Qada.
Qada.
Well done. Over here.
Na.
Excellent. Na, and then alif is an alif madda. Na.
Na.
And then over here.
Ren.
Run. Excellent.
Run.
Well done. Well done. Excellent. Now let's try this all. One more time.
Masa. Lu. Hum. Ka. Kama.
Kama.
Kama. Sali. Lin. Lin.
You remember when we said that this is a shadda? So join the lam to the lam. Lilla.
Lilla.
This.
This.
Tawqada.
Tau. Qada.
Naran.
Naran.
Well done. Excellent. Really, really good. I can understand that this is something new for you maybe, and it's something that you're not used to, but it's okay. Inshallah, we will practice again and again, and I want you to at home as well to practice, because you've learned all these rules. Okay, so whatever we done right now, you've learned all these rules. So all you need to do is apply those rules onto the Quran, the Holy Quran. Okay, but other than that, well done. N1275.
Bye-bye.
Really well. Allah Hafiz. Okay, so can we have another student now on the line?
Yes, A1227.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to read this line for me. So can you please read A'udhu Billah, and then we'll start from here.
Auda.
A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitan. Excellent, well done. So start from here now.
Chaka. Akara chaka.
Okay, over here, this first letter.
Yaka.
Yeah, and then next.
Ka.
Yes, but bear in mind that this
Alif.
the sound of ka for 2 seconds. Yaka.
Yaka.
Well done, okay. Next.
Tul.
Dul. Excellent, well done. So the dal has a dhamma. This alif is a silent alif. So
Dal.
we move on to the next one, which is lam, and it has a sukoon. So you have to
Lam.
join the dal to the lam. Dul.
Dul.
Excellent. Next.
Dula.
Dul. And then
Dulba.
try this now.
Ba.
Okay. What we'll do is I'll take you on to another text that might be a bit more easier for you to read. Okay, because I can see that you're struggling a little bit.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll move on to this one, and we'll do let's try this word, okay? So can you try reading this for me now?
Ka.
This is
Ah.
yes, this is an alif with a vertical fatha. So
Ah.
next.
Manu.
Well done. Excellent. Really good. Amanu.
Amanu.
Well done. Excellent. Okay. This is a vowel madda. That's why you stretch the sound of nu out for 2 seconds. Okay. Let's try one more with you. Let's do this one. Yeah.
Fala.
This is a vowel. Vowel with a fatha. Wa.
Fa.
Wa.
Fa.
Yes.
Wa.
Awa.
Awa.
Well done. Over here, this is a lam with a fatha and an alif madda. So try this now.
La.
Perfect. Okay, so all together now. Awala.
Alala.
Awala.
Alala.
Awala.
Awala.
Excellent. Well done. Really good, mashallah.
Awala.
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 Okay, excellent. Okay, now what I want you to do after today's lesson is practice, okay? I can see that you're struggling a little bit, but make sure you go through all the lessons that we've learned so far and look at the recordings as well to help you. And inshallah, that will really help you to get better and better. Okay?
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. We have another student, please.
Yes. N1273.
Assalamu alaikum. N1273, assalamu alaikum.
For some reason, I can't unmute her.
Okay. Can you try another student then, perhaps?
Yes. N1310.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum. What's your ID again?
N1310.
310. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to be asking you to read from the Holy Quran. So let's do this one again, okay? So please read A'udhu Billah and then start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم.
Well done, excellent. That was really, really good, mashallah. You read really well, and you read fluently, which was excellent. Okay, how do you read from the Holy Quran? Have you finished the Holy Quran?
Yes.
So you finished the Holy Quran.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And do you read it daily?
Yeah.
You
Sometimes.
read sometimes. Okay, okay then. Okay, let's try and read it every day. Yeah, but that you did really, really well, mashallah. Let's do one more from here. So can you start from here? Just this bit, the highlighted bit.
أتحدثونهم بما فتح.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Really good and really perfect. Okay, mashallah. Well done. Jazakumullah for your help. And 1310. Can we have one more student on the line?
Yes. A1198.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, so I'm going to be asking you to read from here. So can you please read A'udhu Billah first and then start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وليس
Okay, I'll stop you where you've gone wrong so that we can correct it straight away. Okay. So the first bit you said well, wa, and then over here, this is lao. Okay, this is a vowel lean because the letter before it has a fatha. Walau.
walau.
Excellent. Next one, this is a sheen with a fatha. This is an alif, but it has a madda on it. Okay, that means you have to join the sound of sha is stretched out for around 3 seconds. Okay, Sha. Yeah, repeat after me. Sha.
Sha.
Well done. And over here, join me.
Allahu.
Perfect. Walau sha Allahu.
Walau sha Allahum.
Allahu.
Allahu.
Well done. Okay, next one.
La zahaba.
Okay. The dal has what on it? Can you tell me what the stroke is called?
Fatah.
And how long should the letter with the fatah on it be pronounced for?
1 second.
Okay. So do that again. Yeah.
La zahaba.
Leather. Haba. Excellent. Well done. Previously, you did leather haba. Okay. So you stretch the sound out of the for too long. So you only should say it for 1 second. Leather haba.
La zahaba.
Well done. Next.
Bisam'ihim
Excellent. Next.
wa absarihim.
Perfect. Excellent. Really, really good, mashallah. Okay. You read really nicely, and you made very few mistakes, which is really good. Okay. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student on the line?
Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Yes. N1282.
And 1282. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, so we will carry on and start from here, okay? So I will do that first and then start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله
Well done. Okay, so over here, just make sure the noon has a shadda on it. Yes? And we just learned in our revision slides that when noon has a shadda, we produce a nasal sound for 2 seconds. Innallaha.
Innallaha.
Well done. Okay, so just remember that gunna sound on the noon mushaddad. Next.
Allah
Ala.
ala
Okay.
kulli shay'in
Yes, in this is a hamza, the letter hamza with a kasratain underneath it. Okay, so remember the gunna sound on this as well. In. Well done. Next.
katirun.
Okay, well done. That was really, really good. Over here, you learn about this later, but this is a stopping sound sign. Okay, so when you stop, just say qadir.
Kadir.
Well done. And you learn more about this later on in the classes. Okay, but I thought I'd just tell you now that this is qadir. Well done. Okay, mashallah, you read really, really, really well. Mashallah. And let's try some more with you. Let's do this one.
Amaniya.
Okay. Niyya.
Niya.
Yes, well done. Okay, so it's not niyya, it's niyya.
Niya.
Amaniyya.
Amaniya.
Well done. Excellent. Really, really good. And this word?
Yusiruna.
Perfect. Excellent. That was really, really good. I saw you trying really hard to build up the word, which is really good, and that's the way we would like you to do it. Mashallah, you did really well. Jazakumullah for your help. N1282. Okay. So that was all we had time for in the practicing text. Mashallah, everybody did really well. I can see that some people were struggling, or some students were struggling, and some students read really well. So I can understand that all of the students are at different levels and learn differently as well. But same goes for everybody. Everybody needs to revise, okay? And this practice text is from the Holy Quran, so everybody can go to the Holy Quran and try and read some portions from it, and use all the rules and rules that you've learned before and apply them whilst you're reading. Okay, that will really help you. I'll give you your homework. Your homework is to revise the topics of tashdid and nasalization. So for tashdid, I want you to practice exercise 13.2, which is this exercise over here. So there's a lot of examples over here for you to look into and practice. So exercise 13.2 is your homework. Remember, Mushaddad joins and make sure that you sound both the letters together. Press down on the Mushaddad letter and don't rush through it. Practice this until you feel that you are fluent. Next part of the homework is on nasalization, and I want you to practice exercise 14.3. And this looks at both Mim Gunna and Noon Gunna. And this is a really good exercise to practice the Gunna sound. Remember that nasalization is a special case of tashdid, and do as you would with Mushaddad and remember the 2-second Gunna sound. Okay? So I hope you've all written down your homework, and you do your homework. Like I said, it will really help you to get better and better at your recitation. Okay? So exercise 13.2 and exercise 14.3, which can be found on page number 46 and 47 of your books. Okay, so I hope you've all written that down. We will go on to now reading our final prayer. Can we please have a student on the line?
Yes. A1209.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Have you written down your homework?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So we will now be doing the closing prayer. So please repeat after me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Allahumma arhamni
Allahumma arhamni
bil Qur'anil azim.
bil Quranil azim.
Well done. And can you read the translation for us, please?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Well done. And now the second part. Waj'alhu li
Waj'alhu li
imaman wa
imaman wa
nuran wa
nuran wa
hudan wa
hudan wa
rahmah.
rahmah.
Well done. Excellent. And the translation?
And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Okay. So mashallah, like I said, everybody did really, really well today. But it's very important that everybody goes back and revises and does their homework, which I hope everybody's written down. So jazakumullah to everybody for joining us in today's class. Inshallah, see you all again tomorrow, same time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.